You know, I've been waiting for DL Summer ever since people talked about DL Summer. Just
I know, right?
the
So late.
I know the prospect of oh my god!
Of the perfect vacation.
Wow, what a view. The thing is, like, girls in DL are already really pretty, and then swimsuits.
You know who would have been a better choice? Though? Summer Karina. You know who?
Summer
we didn't
Karina
get?
would have literally been the same thing though.
Isn't she a pirate?
Got your swimsuit on?
Yeah.
Good. Then it's training.
She looks like she's already ready for the sea.
I don't have Celliera because the game wasn't out in Canada at the time.
Ocean Fury.
But
Well, they can get her.
yeah,
You can get a version of her.
she looks really good too.
Yeah,
This
you can get
sportsy
Amp's waifu.
I don't know. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna question Amps. He generally has bad taste, but I'm not gonna say Celleria's bad taste.
You can pull celery, and
Whoa.
then if Amps doesn't get it, you can rub it in its face.
Oh yeah.
Ranzal looks. I didn't think he was this fit.
Oh yeah, he's very.
Really fit.
May my song
Whoa,
reach
who's
your
this?
eyes.
Siren.
She's the water Kana Sakia or Shinobi.
Oh. Wait, is she new? Completely new?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
Also, speaking of those two dragons, they got buffed, and she has the same buffs as those guys, so she's gonna be really good.
Oh, why is she beating my wife?
Let's hear some noise.
Everyone
Because that's
beats
how
her
we show
wife.
people in this game.
That's terrible.
You beat your wife.
What? I don't beat my wife.
Yeah, you do. I see how
What
many.
are you talking about?
Flame worm. I see how many flame worm scales you have.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that's a necessity. I don't like intentionally beat her. Oh my god. It's a necessity.
You heard it first, guys. Sometimes you just have to beat your wife.
All right. We're gonna start with the first. Oh, but there's only two girls, really? Wait, Summer's two parts. One part?
Yeah, it's too.
We also have a free unit, which will be Summer Estelle, and there's gonna be a part 2 to this banner. So
Okay, it makes sense. Because it was just two girls. I was like, that's too few. But this is pretty late for Summer, isn't it? We're heading into August now.
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's still considered the summer season in Japan, so still
True.
technically makes sense.
And you kind of want to dodge Faye because they're both under the same game company and they share a lot of players too.
Yeah.
Alright, makes sense. Alright, her first skill is Sunny Flash. Deals water damage to the target and nearby enemies and inflicts Bog. Oh, Bog's pretty good.
So I did some like super quick math. I'm not gonna go over the like. Basically, a little bit of a story. So ever since Ramona's banner, when I thought she was gonna be kind of mediocre, she ended up being really, really stupid. Like really stupid broken. Like the strongest
Yeah,
fire
I-
unit in the game broken.
I know, I made that.
And
we put that video up and everyone was telling me how wrong you were. So
yeah,
I know.
So ever since then, I've been like trying to like double check the skill damage of every character's skills just to make sure I don't mess up again like that. And so Julietta's skill, unless I'm just really bad at math today, apparently appears to be like pretty standard axe skill damage. So nothing too crazy. She's on another Ramona.
So you're gonna
But
say
the
she's
big-
bad again?
No, she's good
Okay.
for a lot of reasons. But she does inflict Bog, which is kind of an interesting thing to talk about that because there's two cases where I think you really want to inflict Bog, which are Mercurial Gauntlet and Void Agony. Here's the problem with both of those. First of all, axes are terrible in Void Agony because you need a specific weapon to fight Void Agony if you're melee, and for some reason axes don't have that weapon. I don't know why. And for Mercurial Gauntlet, the problem is you can only inflict Bog one time per fight. And normally what you want to do is you want to wait till break, shapeshift into Leviathan, and then use your Bog then to maximize the amount of output from the Bog. But if you're using Julietta, she's just going to use it right at the start of the fight, so you won't be able to get that same luxury. That being said, She does have crazy high strength of 516, and she is a water axe, which means she has access to one of the strongest 5-star elemental weapons in the entire game, which means that her damage is going to be crazy no matter what.
So you're saying she's better than Karina?
We have to see, but as much as
Are you just biased?
Probably is. As much as I hate to say it, but probably.
All right. Second skill is Vacation Vigor. Increases the user and nearby allies' strength by 15% for 15 seconds. Activate skill shift. Phase 2 adds additional 10% increase to user and nearby allies' critical rate for 15 seconds. While Phase 3 also grants the user and nearby allies a 1-use shield. What? That nullifies damage less than 30% of the user's maximum HP. Does not stack with any other shields. Wow, this is a lot of stuff.
Alright, so here's actually my case for why I think Julietta might be stronger. If you can see in the video, she actually has 2 of these Vacation Vigors active at the same time. You'll see she activates the second phase of it in the video, and you'll see that she has 2 strength buffs active, and since that's a 15% buff each time, that means she's buffing her own strength by 30%, which is potentially pretty crazy. That means, that means that at least for some of the time, she's going to be able to have plus 30% strength.
Whoa.
As long as she maintains good uptime. And at the very least, she's going to be having plus 15% at all times, as long as she doesn't mess up and like spend a bunch of time rolling around or whatever. So that's why I think she might be better than Karina, because if she has good uptime, then she's going to be abusing Vacation Vigor a lot. Especially if she can catch the rest of her team in it. As much as I hate to say it, but yeah.
It's funny that in the video she's with Karina.
Yeah, I know. They just want to rub it right into me, don't they?
Alright, that's pretty cool. Man, what's with all these ass shots? DL sure loves the ass shots.
Oh, want to go over abilities real quick?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Alright, so her first ability, Julietta's, is Bog equals team strength plus 10%. Basically, when she inflicts Bog, the team strength goes up by 10%. I don't... that one's kind of mediocre. I mean... it could be good, but... it's the same thing that there's a 4-star adventurer named Norwin who has the same idea but with blind, and while it's not terrible, it could be better. Her other ability is prime strength plus 10%, which is the same ability that Ramona has. Whenever her skill 1 is fully charged, she gets an extra 10% strength buff. So she's gonna get a lot of strength buffs. That's basically all you need to know.
Okay. Fits the axe motif pretty well. But yeah, stun res plus stun res. I'm not really aware of it. How many axe adventurers have stun res?
Karina.
That's okay, so she's
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Just power creep.
Also Vanessa, but she's fire, so.
Yeah, it's actually useful in fire.
It's okay, Zamble. It's okay.
I know, I crap. Some people are mentioning that it might actually be the prime strength, which is the reason she has 2 strength buffs active at once. If that's the case, then maybe she's not as crazy, but the point still stands. She has access to a lot of strength buffs, and her strength is already really, really high. So she has a very good chance of being better than Karina, is what I will say.
Yeah, I'm not sure about Vacation Vigor happening more than once. I was looking at the cooldown on it, and it just doesn't seem very likely to me. Either way. Next is Celliera. She has a really nice butt, which is very obvious to me, and this is actually like a swimming top. Like, this isn't like a swimsuit. It's like a swimming, like meant for like swimming the sport, not like leisure.
Oh yeah, she's a training junkie.
Oh, okay, makes sense. Looks real good.
Also, why she has like the little whistle around her neck and like the track jacket.
Yeah, yeah, it makes sense to me now. But water sword support, huh? Didn't think that was gonna be a thing for her.
So her strength is gonna be drastically lower than Xander, but I feel like her skills make up to it. Not to the extent where she'll be a rival to Xander in any case, but she'll still be really good and solid for people who want to use her. Her strength, I believe, is 479, yeah. Which is much lower than Xander's, I think, 505 or 503, somewhere around there. So, huge drop in strength, but I think her other skills make up for it.
Okay. Well, her first skill is Ocean Fury. Deals water damage to enemies directly ahead, inflicts bog. Wow, this bog thing is gonna be... Well, that's the theme, I guess.
Yeah,
Same basic problems as Julietta, except that she can be used in Void Agni because she has a Void Agni weapon that she can use, just like Xander. So one problem fixed, but she still has the other one.
Okay. The other skill is Pep Talk. Deals water damage to surrounding enemies. Increases the entire team's defense by 10%. Oh, that's a support role. For 10 seconds, activate skill shift. Phase 2 adds an additional 10% increase to entire team's strength for 10 seconds. And while Phase 3 adds an additional 20% increase to team's attack for 10 seconds. That's a lot of buffing.
Yeah, so this is basically the skill that her entire skill set is based off of. Because her first ability is Strength Double Buff, which will activate every time this skill activates due to the initial 10% defense buff. So she'll constantly be getting a 13% strength buff onto her. Then her third ability is actually, let me check again, buff time plus 30%, which is the highest buff time that any character can possibly get, meaning that each of these buffs will actively get longer. But I think it's just 13 seconds. That's not that long.
I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, how long is that?
It still does make quite the difference, though.
Yeah, it still makes a difference. And I think she has an overall good kit. She has a immunity to burn, which is a little weird because Hybrinilda can't be bogged, but I don't think it really matters. She still has a really good overall solid kit, and she'll still be very useful in any content that you ought to complete. For people who want to pull for her, she'll be extremely useful.
I mean, I'll just pull for the babes. Why not? Our last guy is Summer Ranzal. This man, I looked at it first time and I thought, I was like, wow, that's just 2 skewers. Nah, man, it's 3 skewers. He's holding 3 skewers. And he has food in the back and literally a lobster behind.
He has a whole grill in the back.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he's here to have fun or to eat, but you know what? It might just be both.
He even has a surfboard.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so he's the true summer guy. Now, I'm kind of curious about that because... Okay, you know what? Because there's Summer Part 2. I was just wondering, why the Summer Ranzal pick? But you know what? Because I'm considering the fact that there's already a Gala version of him, so there seems like Ranzal's getting a lot of special treatment. But then...
I mean, Ellie already... Yeah, Ellie and Cleo both have 2.
Yeah, well, at this point, that makes more sense to me, but...
Luca still has no ult, though.
Well,
Rip Luca.
Maybe he's not as popular as I originally thought he would be when the game first showed the trailer. Anyways. Oh, he literally attacks Obscure. Okay.
Yeah.
That's so funny looking.
He also inflicts bog, going by the trailer, so...
Oh yeah, because he's a 4-star, it doesn't show up. His stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
So
Defensive
I'm guessing
unit.
his first skill is probably the kebab attack, or the surfboard attack, and then his skill 2 is the kebab attack.
He's defensive unit. Oh, HP
Yeah.
regen. Okay, makes sense.
I'm not sure if he'll be better than Celliera, though.
New dragon Siren. If user is attuned to water, increases strength by 20%. Well, that's that's obvious. That's easy to understand. So she's supposed to be an idol.
Yeah.
I think so.
This whole
I
thing
think
is
so.
Themed, I think. Yeah, this whole thing is supposed to be music themed. So
Oh, okay. It says a cheerful singing dragon who lives on the shore, though her songs have a reputation for sinking ships. Oh yeah, she's a siren.
Yeah.
That actually has no basis in fact. In reality, she just loves singing and would never wish harm or ill on anyone. Okay. Abilities, water, skill damage plus 90%. What? That's a lot. If the user is attuned to water, it increases attack skill damage by 90%.
right. So
Yeah.
it used to be before they buffed. It used to be plus 80% with Konana Sakuya and Shinobi before they buffed them. But back then, I believe you needed to have 47% of your total damage come from skills in order for them to be better. But now, man, these dragons are going to be really crazy. Siren is probably Karina. Oh, it was 70%, my bad. So that's an even bigger jump. Holy crap.
Yeah.
But she's definitely Karina's best dragon. I know for that. Any character that like heavily focuses on skill damage. So Karina, Lily, really all the water axes. Julietta probably will prefer her too.
Celliera will, because all of her attacks are attack skills, even her 5-star elemental.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure if Xander will buffer Siren or Leviathan, because a lot of Xander's damage comes from Force Strikes, but at the same time, Xander's skill 1 is like one of the most devastating skill 1s in the game, to be honest.
Not to mention he has 3 attacking skills too.
Yeah, so Xander is a toss-up. Karina will definitely prefer Siren. Julietta probably will too. Lily and Christmas Xander will also definitely prefer her. A lot of water characters will really like her. Fjorm as well. Actually, I'm not so sure about Fjorm because her ice water doesn't scale fully off skill damage. But yeah, she's really good.
And then her final skill, Caustic Melody, deals water damage to surrounding enemies, increases damage dealt by the user, next skill by 40%. What? Increases the damage dealt by the user's next skill by 40%?
Yeah, it's the exact same ability that Sakuya has. Personally, I think Shinobi's ability to energize the entire team is a little bit better, but this is still really not. It just adds a little bit more burst damage.
Yeah, because after you're done transformation, then you got an even stronger attack waiting for you. That's really good, though. Huh. Yeah, and that's in action. All right, so this lasts from tomorrow to it's just 2 weeks. Wow. Oh, makes sense because you want to finish it all by end of August.
Yeah.
All right, so we waited all this time for this. Also, we're waiting for anniversary. Oh crap! So you two, Neg, Zambo, you pulling?
I absolutely am. One thing to consider, Chad has been mentioning this a lot, but one thing to consider, they are not limited.
What?
So, yeah.
How can these not be limited?
I don't know, but they just
He
aren't.
makes a lot of characters that you think would be limited not limited.
Yeah, they did the same with the brides.
Yeah, and the technical Easter banner, though not too much Easter.
Dragalia hasn't had a limited unit in forever, so
I'm
isn't
pretty
the
sure
last
doesn't have a
limited
limited unit since
Fire Emblem?
Valentine's.
Valentine's?
Oh yeah, Fire Emblem, yeah.
Yeah, Fire Emblem.
So
And technically the Galas, but I don't think those really count.
yeah, they come back very frequently. All right. Oh man, but there's a lot of time until the anniversary. Anniversary's in 2 months. Ooh. So I think you can afford to splurge a bit on summer because but then they're not limited. Oh boy. This would be your best chance of getting them though.
I'm personally gonna wait until we see the second summer banner. Because I'm not personally interested in most of the units. I'm sort of interested in Ranzal, but besides that, not really.
All right, fair enough. But wouldn't that be like near the end of this banner or on the final day?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. All right, Nag.
Summer meme.
Sure, what'd you say?
What happened if the second banner is like super nutty?
See, that's the reason for waiting till the final day, I guess.
I know, right? What if your wife is in a swimsuit?
See, I don't think I'll go all in for this. I think I'll pull until I get one of the adventures, and then I'll call it a day. That's how I'm gonna pull. So I think that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm
Watch.
definitely gonna pull because I need a Siren for Karina. I'm still using her. I don't care. Julie's better. Y'all can fight me.
Watch you just pull Julietta and not anything else.
I know I'm gonna pull her and not Siren, and I'm gonna be very sad, but I'm gonna try anyway.
All right.
Though I'm actually speaking of which, have we gone over the rates for this banner?
Oh, the rates.
Oh yeah, there's been a rate change.
Feature Dragon is 0.5. Before, it's now 0.8. So just under a percent. And 5-star dragons go from 1.5 to 1.2. So you're more likely to get Siren, huh?
Yeah, you are.
That actually blows my mind. How difficult it is to get the featured dragon before. I never really noticed it or paid attention to it. But it makes sense considering how hard it was.
I definitely noticed it when I was trying to get Arctos during the Ramona banner. Oh boy.
I got him twice.
Oh,
Give
okay.
me one.
Okay, Mr. Lucky Dag.
No, I didn't get the character I wanted from that banner though.
Who'd you want?
I want Arena.
I'll
Oh.
trade you.
Okay.
Yo, I'll give you both.
Thank you. Actually, I only need one. I only need one to max and buy them now.
All right. Anyways, good luck pulling, guys. That's our look at the banner.